Hello, hello. Good morning. How are you, my friends? It is Thursday. It's a little early on Thursday for me to be coming live to you, but as I mentioned, it's a vacation week for a lot of my coworkers. So at the tile store, so I am going into the tile store early today to be able to do or to help out my friends there. So I'm gonna do our Thursday Throwdown a little bit early today. So I won't be here obviously at 2 o'clock because I'm here at 11. So hopefully you guys are catching this and you caught the new time. I forgot to put it in my email I just sent out this morning too, but hopefully you'll find it. If not, you'll always be able to find it online. I will upload it to YouTube. I'm going to try and do it actually before I go to work just because it's a little bit timely. We're going to play with celebration items one more time because today is the last day of celebration. So it's always a sad day when we have to say goodbye to all the freebies when we order. We love that, right? But lots of good stuff, and hopefully you guys have been able to get some things as part of celebration. So let's go ahead, and it looks like you guys are finding me. Good morning, good morning. Let's go ahead and turn this around and I'll show you. I'm actually playing with a couple of different things from celebration, so I can show you a couple of things in the last minute hours here of the promotion. Let's go ahead and turn this around. You're in a ski vacation in northern Michigan? Oh, that sounds delightful. Although I'm not really much of a skier. Are you a skier, Marcia? I actually, I like to go on the ski trips, but I tend to stay at home and craft or read or other things. So I'm actually playing today with one of the more popular products that was, for my customers anyway, that I've noticed, was this Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. It's free with it's free with a $50 purchase. It is 12 by 12. I've just cut it down to 6 by 6. This was actually the card. Exactly, Marcia. I'm the same. This is actually the card that I created for my paper share card camp this year. They got some extra kits for the celebration paper because I got so much of that for free when I put in their orders for the paper share. So we did this little card for that class. And then I thought I would do another one, and I'm going to pair it, I think, with this Heartfelt Hellos, which is another celebration freebie with a $50 order. This is a really great sentiment set. I love the hello, and that's probably what I'm going to use today, or maybe the Easter, but I don't really send a lot of Easter cards, so I'm thinking I'll get more use out of the hello card, so that's probably what I'm going to use. I just love the font. I love the mixture of the fonts, and I also just love it because you've got Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day, so it's a great spring sort of spring and all occasion sort of sentiment set, which I really love because sometimes it's hard to find like stamp sets or what have you with Mother's Day or Father's Day or Easter, and this one has all three, which is really nice, and it's free. You can't beat that, right? All right, so I kind of was playing before I hopped on and just sort of I cut out a couple. This paper is so much fun to fussy cut, so I cut out a few little guys here, and actually I was in the process of cutting out another one, yeah, this one, when I realized, oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock, so I'll probably cut out that at some point too and just play with that. I love fussy cutting, so this paper just screams fussy cut to me, so that was what I was playing with, but you don't have to. I just did a little bit of fussy cutting because I think I'm going to use some of these birds, or one of these birds at least, but I just was going to try and do that in advance so it didn't take too long for me to cut on camera. All right, so I love this piece here. So I'm going to take this as our background, I think. And I'm going to just go ahead, and that's going to be sort of a layer here is what I'm thinking. However, I feel like if we put one of these birds on here, it's super busy, right? So I kind of want to, like have some sort of mat that I can use to put the birds on so that it stands off a little bit better from that piece of paper. So, on our way to a wedding. That'll be fun. I love weddings. I don't really have as many weddings these days. Hopefully soon we'll go into that cycle again. I find weddings tend to be in cycles, right? We tend to have like seasons where we're doing lots of weddings, and then seasons when you're doing lots of babies. It kind of runs in cycles, right? All right, let's I'm feeling like I want a stitched circle for my little bird to live on. So I'm going to pull out my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And this platformer is only about 3 inches wide. So I'm going to have to cut my paper to about 3 inches so that it will fit in the machine. And then we'll see what the biggest circle is that I can get out of that piece. I don't know what I did to my elbow, but it has been so sore the last couple of days. And it's weird. I don't know if I overextended it or what I did, but it wasn't like, you know, sometimes when you hurt yourself, you know instantly, you're like, oh, that's gonna hurt. It wasn't like that. Like I don't remember having an issue, but apparently at some point I had an issue. All right, so I could fit that one. I think that's probably the biggest one I can fit, and I don't really want this giant one anyway, so I'm gonna go with that one. This is a good size. So I'm gonna cut this out of the paper. Oops. Let's make sure it stays on the paper. There we go. And then I'm gonna roll that through. So I mentioned today's the last day for Celebration. So if you wanted to get any of the freebies today before they go away, I do have a couple more of the card kits that I used for my card class at Sulene's Crop a couple of weeks ago. I think I have like 1 or 2 sets left, so if you use that code, I will send those to you. Just know that I probably won't get to shipping them until next week because right now I'm up against a hard deadline. I'm actually vending at Crop on the Cape in the middle of March. I think it's the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. And I have to have 310 goodie bags delivered to the organizer by Sunday. So that's what I'm working on the next couple of days, is to try and get all of those goodie bags put together so that I'll have a little treat to give to all of my friends at Crop on the Cape. All right, so see how that just kind of, it makes it a whole lot less busy when you have it on something plain. So I'm going to do that and pop that up like that. But I do feel like I want a little like twine or something. So, oh, perfect. I'm glad you found them, Cindy. It was probably not too difficult to tell from the picture because it wasn't a super involved project, I don't think, but I'm glad you found it. And I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that this morning. Like I said, as soon as I got here, I was like in full-on mode to start. Here, I'll show you. This could be part of the problem why my, I was going to say knee. It's not my knee. It's my elbow hurts. But, yeah, so I've been cutting and die cutting. I need 310 of those. But I actually had the pain before I started, so that's just not helping matters, I'm sure. And then, of course, lugging tile around. It's been really busy this week at the tile store, so that's not helping me either. But what are you going to do? Stinks to get old, right, my friends? Things just hurt for no apparent reason. All right, because my foot has also been hurting too, like the arch of my foot, which is weird. But typically, if I have shoes on, I'm fine. It's just when I'm barefoot, my feet hurt. Just one. I don't know. I'm telling you, getting old is not for the faint of heart, right? All right, so I'm gonna just do a little bow, I think, on the side here. Add a little more bulk to it, a little more interest, a little more weight, I guess is really the way I should say it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of have it just sort of tied off to the side, I think, but let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's cute. Okay, let's commit. I'm gonna go ahead and tape this down. I'm gonna tape it flat, even though I wrapped it with you falling apart. I know, Cindy. I'm taking lessons from you, apparently. I tend to go through cycles. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, when I first turned 40, I had all sorts of chaos happen. Vertigo. I passed out on a Facebook Live, if any of you remember that one. That was interesting. I fell. Well, I didn't fall. I collapsed when I picked up a box trying to bring it to my car, and I had to have somebody come and pick me up. Like, it was like that commercial, like I've fallen and I can't get up. That was me. So yeah, I've had lots of lots of things. That was like in my early 40s, and now it just seems to be, like I said, my foot, my knee, my tooth. Although I'm happy to say the tooth seems to be, the swelling is not as bad. So I'm thinking maybe it's healing. I don't know, but I'm gonna just keep my appointment and see what they say. So yeah, it's just been thing after thing after thing. And it's all right. I'm here. I woke up for another day, and it's beautiful. Well, I say beautiful. It's sunny. Let's put it that way. It's not very warm today, but it's sunny, so I'll take it. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then I am thinking I'm going to do the hello, and I'm probably going to fussy cut it. You guys are going to hate me. But I'm on a fussy cutting kick today, apparently. All right, so I'm just going to tape this guy down flat, because I already got that bulk. So we'll just kind of stick that here. And I feel like these little birds just have to have the wink of Stella. So, hey Linda. Ooh, haircut day is always a good day. So I'm going to add a little bit of wink of Stella to my birdies. The last time I checked, this was still TBD for when this will come back in stock, but I'm trying to like ration my wink of Stella, although I'm not very good at that because I want to put it on everything. I'm just adding some to the flowers too. There we go. All right, so let's think about our sentiments now. And I did not, I didn't grab any white cardstock, I don't think. Do I have a scrap piece here? I feel like I had a mess up on one of my tags that I could steal. Where did I put that? Ah, I don't know. Hold on one second. Let's see. I feel like I stuck it over here. Oh, here. You know what? I can use this. This is a big enough piece. I'm digging through my trash because I didn't want to get up. All right, so I'm going to use that hello. Yes, crafting. That is the answer to all the things, right, Julie? And I totally know you get it, right? There's good days and there's bad days, but none of the stuff I'm dealing with is anything earth-shattering, so I am good to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead. It's really funny because, actually, that's not funny, but I've been thinking a lot about, like, what my mom was like when she was my age, because it's weird to think of her as my age. I don't know if you guys ever do that, right? So when she was my age, I was, I believe I figured out I was 16. So she had a 16-year-old at my age. And then, of course, my brother and sister who are, my sister would have been 22 and my brother would have been 25 at the time. So it's just weird. I don't know why that's just weird. But, and it's been 20 years yesterday, actually, since I lost my dad. So it's just, I don't know, you start like contemplating things a little bit more, I think, as you get older. And I think that's part of my whole woe is me mentality, that I'm really not woe is me. Like, I'm like, okay, let's just keep going. But it's weird concept too. I don't know, your parents always seem so much older than you are when you're their age, you know what I mean? I remember my mom's friend, who sometimes watches, so if you're watching, hi Ellen, she actually, she did a good Lordy Joan is 40, which was my mom, and I remember thinking, oh my god, she's so old, right? And I'm like, no, she wasn't. Because, yeah, I'm older than that now, but it's just weird. It's just a weird concept as you start to age and your kids or stepkids start to get to the age where you really remember life and things were so, yeah, it's just weird. But it's good. I'm grateful that I am healthy for the most part, other than some minor little things, and have a fabulous family around me still, so that's good. Alright, so I'm fussy cutting this. I didn't even try it without fussy cutting it, but I just kind of had a vision that I wanted it to be fussy cut. I'm in a fussy cutting mood, apparently, because I'm cutting everything in sight. Alright, I'm going to actually go right up in here. And I should have showed you guys the trick. I think I've shown it to you a few times, but the pencil trick, that you can kind of rough outline the shape of your words and then cut along the pencil line instead of having to eyeball it like this. I don't really do that very much anymore because I'm usually pretty good at fussy cutting. I think I'm going to leave the L's together. I was going to cut them apart, but it just gives me somewhere to put adhesive if I'm honest, but I am going to kind of trim this out a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to just do like that. Alright. And then the paper is so fun. I love this paper. I probably should have done the hello in brown actually, but oh well, too little too late because I'm not going to fussy cut it again, although I really would like it better in brown. I don't know if I want it down here or if I want it up here. No, I think it definitely needs to go down here. You guys, I think I want it in brown. Where's my early espresso? I think it might still be packed from project. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. Let me clean this off. We're gonna do it in brown because let me look. We can look at that actually. So let me check. I have the catalog right behind me. We shall see if I know off the top of my head. Where did I put my celebration? I had it. I just had, oh, here it is. Let's see. So this is your brochure. Here's the thing. And this bird. That's an interesting question. I'm going to probably have to get back to you. These, I believe, are just cut from the paper. But I don't know where that one's from. You can see he's a stamp. I'll have to look. I will post in the, either in the description of this video or reply to your comment because I'm going to have to do a little hunting because I'm not sure. I would imagine it's probably from the annual catalog somewhere because they like to pair those things together, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's not going to fit on my scrap paper. So I have another piece of scrap paper in the trash. This one should be big enough too, I think. Maybe. Will it fit? It's going to be tight, but I'm fussy cutting, so it's fine. There we go. I don't know. There's probably not a huge difference between the black and the brown, but I just feel the tonal quality is better, so I'm going to do it again. So here, while we're doing that, I will show you the, but I don't have a pencil, so we'll use a pen. I'll do really light. So the trick that I use is I just kind of outline where I want to cut. It's better to do it in pencil because then you can erase any lines, but so you do that and then you use that as your cutting guide. I was very shaky this morning. I don't know why. I'm going to actually go in a little bit tighter so I shouldn't see any of those lines. I'm going to cut this off because it's in the way. And then, you know, you're just going to basically move your scissors, or I'm sorry, you move the paper, not the scissors. And I mean, technically you should be kind of following that little pencil line, but I kind of drew mine askew because I didn't want to show any of the line because it's pen and not pencil and I can't erase it. So you would just kind of follow the line and then that way you have something to cut towards rather than trying to eyeball it and then cut too close or something. Like I said, I fussy cut a lot, so I don't really, whoops, as I say that and I almost cut the E off. I don't normally need to do that anymore, but it was a really big help when I first did like a lot of fussy cutting of letters. So I'm going to be uploading this video to YouTube after I'm done here, and I will say that you might want to make sure that you are subscribed to me over on YouTube because next week we have some online exclusives releasing, and my plan is to do a couple of extra videos that I'm just going to load up to YouTube. I'm not going to really do them live necessarily or anything like that, but I will post them on my YouTube channel. And it's featuring some of the new product that's coming out, so that'll be fun. Gives you something to look forward to, even though we're saying goodbye to fun stuff today. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach this, and I'm gonna just do it flat. I'm gonna kind of let it hang off, I think, a little bit. So we'll put a little bit of adhesive here, and here, and there. Okay, and I kind of hung off here. And here. I wonder if that bird is from, I'm still thinking about the bird, Scylla. I wonder if he's from, I don't think he's from the Bird's Eye View stamp set, because he looks a little more realistic than the ones that are there, but maybe? It's gonna, I need a mini. I'm gonna just pop a mini dimensional underneath that O, because it's kind of hanging off the edge there. So I'm just gonna put that there. And then we'll do a little bit of, whoops, that looks like it's kind of hanging weird. There. Okay. Better. And then I'm thinking some embellishing. Maybe, I want something sparkly, I think. So maybe these little silver doodles here. I don't have any more of the small ones, but this is busy paper, so you kind of want something that's got a little bit of oomph to it. The little ones, I think, would get lost. There we go. It kind of matches the Wink of Stella, and then I think we have a really cute little card, right? Fun. I love this paper. It's just really fun to play with, and like I said, if you like fussy cutting, it's perfect for that. I've been, you know, I cut the little bird out. I've got this one kind of partially cut out, so I'll have to play some more. But I think this paper would be really good for Easter. Easter's early this year. I think it's what, March, is it March 29th or 8th? I don't know. It's right in the beginning of, I think it's March 29th. I think it's at the end of March. So this paper would be perfect for Easter, I think. And like I said, this is a great sentiment, or a great freebie as well, because you can get an Easter stamp. So celebration ending today. So if there was anything you missed that you wanted, make sure you grab it today. There's some really, really fun products that coordinate too. So like this paper here coordinates with the Bright Skies bundle from the annual catalog. So, I mean the spring catalog. So that's really good too. And then like there's this one, the Softly Stipple, also coordinates with the one in the catalog. And then this trusty toolbox, I had to stock up on this too, because I need that for some of Nate's projects and things. And then just before I let you run, there's also the Join special. So if you love Stampin' Up! Product and you want a discount, or maybe you want to do some classes, or you want to just stock up on some supplies, you could do that with the starter kit purchase. So it's $99 plus tax, and then it's $125 worth of product of your choice. And then you can either choose this Glass Mat Studio, which includes the glass mat, the silicone rubber tray, and the cleaning cloth, or you can skip the Glass Mat Studio and just do $30 extra. So you would get $155 worth of product for $99 plus tax, which is just a steal, you guys. So make sure you check everything out, and then if you have any questions, I will be around. I will try to keep my eye on things this afternoon in between selling some tile, and hopefully you guys will have a fabulous day. Stay warm. It's supposed to be pretty chilly today for most places here in the Northeast, I think, but it's warming up again this weekend, so I'm excited about that. All right, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.